you, if you stop here, no points, no credit is awarded. No credits awarded to your answer because you didn't link back to effectiveness. Okay, you didn't say anything about how it affects effectiveness, you're not going to get credit. If the question is about appropriateness, you can stop here. If it's about effectiveness, don't stop here. Are we okay? So what do? Same thing, go one step further. Okay. So what would I do? I'll say that this is bad because Singapore is export driven. You all know, right? X is more than 150% of real GDP. Therefore, okay, it will affect the extent to which MAS is able to appreciate the exchange rate to combat inflation. Therefore, effectiveness may be limited. See, I hit the point on effectiveness. Yes. So this question depends if, let's say, there's only one policy, you split the dartboard. Okay, this again is hypothetical, but if let's say there's only one problem, you split it into cost push, demand pull. If really cannot split into demand pull, look at the preamble. Maybe it's cost push because of import push and wage push. Could be, because Singapore is also very vulnerable to wage push. Then you can say exchange rate policy doesn't really deal with wage push. Okay, that will be your effectiveness point. Okay, but here it's more to show that don't waste the point on trade-off. It can always be dragged one step further to tie back to effectiveness. The fear of a trade-off affects the extent to which you're willing to apply this policy. Okay, again, I'll summarize this, but you'll take this down, internalize it first. So effectiveness is about addressing the problem, yes. The root cause of the problem, yes. It's also about trade-offs. So I'll summarize this summarized point. Okay, a summary of a summary. In summary, effectiveness versus appropriateness. Questions are not very different, okay? But for effectiveness, apply one step further approach, okay, or method, which means consider how the fear of a trade-off affects the extent to which the policy is implemented. If I cannot appreciate the exchange rate by a lot, of course, the effectiveness will be stifled. Makes perfect sense. Okay. Good. The other summary that I already addressed earlier is what to do when you have two options, what to do when you have one option. Okay, just, I don't think I need to repeat here. I've already mentioned it previously. Okay. The second one, I will very much welcome your inputs because as I mentioned, even the schools are not very aligned, okay? No fault of theirs because they are free to interpret